Today we're answering your questions about how to build a successful music school. People have sent in video questions and we're going to get straight into question 1. If you'd like to feature your question on a future video, just click the link down below where you can hit record, film your question, and I'll try answer it in a future video. But let's head to our first question.
Hi, thanks for this. I'm from Singapore. You probably, if you remember me, I'm trying to start a wind band academy. So, I guess. Well, I mean, we're kind of started, and we haven't started our term yet. We're starting recruitment, and I guess our biggest difficulty is getting to parents, because I mean, me and the other founders, we are all industry practitioners. We have access to students, social networks, and stuff like that, but we don't have so much access to parents per se. And of course, advertising in parent magazines or parent websites in Singapore is really costly. I'm just wondering, what experience do you have in this area with regards to wind band? Because in Singapore, actually, learning wind instrument is not a big culture. And I mean, it's provided free as a club activity in schools, but not as a learning thing in privately. So we're trying to start a new culture as well. So it's really quite a mountainous task. And at this point in time, yeah, my main problem is, I guess the question is how to reach out to parents via social media, and how much is it how much to spend also, because I mean, we have been spending a bit on Facebook ads and IG ads, about $30 $30+ a day, but we haven't seen much leads come in back from it. So a bit at a loss of what to do, and whether you can provide some kind of advice. Thank you.
Hey Adrian, thanks so much for the question. A few bits of advice for you. So I really love what you said about you're trying to start a movement, something new. It's not being offered in private lessons elsewhere. You guys are going to build it. It's going to be amazing. So 2 things with that. You obviously really believe in what you're doing, so you want to go for it. You need to also figure out whether you've got the interest, whether people actually want it themselves. So that's the students, not the parents, and we'll talk about that soon. So you want to figure out, is this what people want, or is it going to be just a way too slow and hard journey to build it up? But my advice is there are successful wind band academies all over the world, and that you can do this. I think when we talk about the marketing thing, that you've actually got the wrong approach. We don't want to focus on marketing to the parents solely, especially when you're doing something that is new and kind of like a new innovation, and it's not popular already, and you're trying to explain a new concept, right? I think you're going to have the biggest success marketing to the students, and I'll show you how exactly, okay? So when I was building my music school, I thought about, okay, when I first wanted to learn the drums, I remember I grew up going to church and watching the drummer play and just thinking, wow, he is so cool. I want to be like him, right? And so eventually I started drum lessons. Now, I had to wait for the moment where drum lessons became available at school and I could sign up. But what we want to do is we want to get in front of similar kids just like I was, and we want to perform to them, show them how amazing it is. So show them your wind band, like literally get your team, your staff you mentioned, and go and perform in these local schools and impress the students, wow them, get them inspired and excited to sign up. And then you give them something like, actually I've got an example here from my school. I'm not running my school anymore, but this is their kind of updated forms that they give out. And so you want to actually give them some little brochure about your lessons. This is what theirs look like. And you have the form and the QR code and stuff like this. So you get out in front of them, you do the amazing concert, you show off, you do funny stuff, and I'll put a link down below to our whole training on this. You can literally watch live school shows, see all the details on how we piece it together. I'll talk more about that in a sec. But you inspire the kids to want to learn because they see it, just like I was the little kid in church watching the drummer going, man, I want to be like him. Someone is going to see one of those wind band instruments that you're teaching and go, man, I want to be able to play that instrument. Then you're going to say, hey, if you want to learn with us, take this home, fill this out, explain what the steps are. And then you're also bringing value to the school because you're bringing them a concert, which you can either do for free or you can do for a small fee to cover your time. So they're getting an amazing concert. You get to do the marketing going directly to the students. You don't have to then market to the parent who's then going to try and explain it to the kid and then try and inspire the kid to want to learn. You're flipping it on its head, getting the kid who's going to run out and go, Mom, Dad, I want to do this. And that's exactly how we built our school to 2,000 students. And I've done a video before where I showed footage from one of the schools where we had our record sign up. Now, it was slightly different because at that time we were running a program in the school, so we'd go in and teach, so it's super convenient. And we were offering 5 different popular instruments like drums, piano, guitar, ukulele, those sorts of instruments. And we had 155 students out of 400 at the school sign up as our biggest record. So there's a video vlog somewhere on the Build a Music School Challenge with that, and you can see a little snippet and stuff. And so that is how I would think about it. So if you're saying that the Wind Band Academy scene hasn't developed yet in the area, there's not other schools kind of doing it, it's just something that happens within some high schools, and you want to develop this culture of it, kind of this movement, then you need to go out, get out, inspire people, bring these shows to the schools. The schools are going to jump on it because it's an amazing educational experience, something different. And typically you're going to be more available during the day because lessons are going to be in the afternoon, evening. So you've got that time to build your business, and there's no faster way to do it. So that's how I'd approach it if you want to really build that kind of movement, that culture that you're talking about. So down below, link to the Build a Music School library, grab a free trial. Here's the place I want you to go. Go to module 5, and it's literally called Marketing a Movement. And so that's what we did, is we built our school. We were like, how do we build this movement of like an epic music school? And I won't go into all the details here, but in module 5, you'll see all our best marketing stuff, but you'll find a section called Marketing with Show Teams. And that's what we called it. We called it a show team. We'd literally go into a school, do a show. And there you're going to see everything from the whole strategy. You'll meet the team. You'll see live shows. You'll see the phone scripts, the email templates we used. You'll see all the different kind of flyers and brochures that would be given out. You will see like all the FAQs around this topic. You'll see other guest interviews with people that have done it well. You'll see behind the scenes footage of other BAM squad members doing it. That is where I'd pour your energy in, and it's the sort of thing that you can it's not like an overnight that you can be performing in a school tomorrow, but it's the sort of thing that you can probably put together in, say, a month and be doing your first show in 5 or 6 weeks, and then you leverage the first show to get the next one, and we show you that whole strategy there. So that's where I would turn. Module 5, link down below, grab it for free. Hopefully you'll see all the incredible value in there and you'll stick around. If not, that's totally fine. But that's my advice for you, Adrian, and really wish you all the best, and I hope that you'll send us some footage of your concert or a couple photos when you've done it. That would be really cool to see. So there we go. That wraps up today's question. If you would like to if you'd like to ask me the next question, there'll be a link down below. Submit your video question, and hopefully I'll be able to answer it in a future video for you. Thanks, everyone.